we need to be on the same page, and I don't want to wait 2 weeks to have that discussion.
Yeah.
So if we can put some more, I can take that to my...
I think that's also partially why... Hold on.
What's your thought on doing that next week, Jay?
Sounds good.
I can go to Kyle, I can go to... yes, I actually started thinking, like, or are we better suited... Wow, I can suddenly hear myself talking, Jay.
Sorry.
Consultants for UI, UX, front-end stuff as we need it. Okay.
I think to get the UI to the front end.
Okay, well, we can take that offline. I don't need to bother Jay with it, but...
Don't worry, I've already partially checked out. I've made you giant on my big monitor.
Wonderful.
And I was recording the whole thing, so you'll be in my vlog instead of at 80 and 8.
He said he's editing a vlog. He's actually just recording us because he didn't film anything yesterday. Surprise!
You clear, sorta. The cable situation is kind of absurd on my desk, and the desk is kind of the last frontier for me to get cleaned up. I know that I've got some shirts lying on the couch now, betraying me on my cleanliness status. But I was doing like a full. I was really feeling kind of crappy over the weekend, and I came home from an apéro, just a drink with some friends. I was really not in a good mood, and so I started cleaning, which was good because I got a lot of stuff cleaned out of the storage, and I started moving this way. And the desk is the most daunting portion of everything because it's like just randomly scattered, and there are a lot of cables, and it'll only take me like probably 10 minutes to do. Swapping out those extremely long HDMI cables that I bought like 2 years ago for one of these short ones really helps to clean things up quite a bit. Good morning. It's Monday. I was going to do an 80 and 8 today, but as Brian jokingly but unwittingly accurately stated, like I haven't even finished editing yesterday's 80 and 8. Kind of falling behind a little bit, which is I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. I don't like that. The weather's perfect today. It's a terrible day not to go out and film, but I gotta get caught up on a bunch of other stuff. So, today's just gonna be kind of a regular old daily schmuckaroo of a vlog. Anyways, I'm supposed to go meet Jess. We've agreed to do some admin days, like pushing each other to get a lot of this stuff done. I have a pile of paperwork here that needs to be taken care of, like between health insurance stuff with the country of France and taxes and other stuff, I've got a lot of stuff I need to get on top of. So today, because neither of us really want to do any of it, we agreed we're going to sit down on our computers and get it done either way. But had to start the morning with a meeting for one of the secret projects that I'll be talking about soonish. But a day started on a conference call, and it's such a beautiful day. It's gonna be so hard to be inside today. Why? Like yesterday, miserable, cold, dreary, rainy. Today, beautiful and sunny. Always seem to be timing these things wrong. But if I can get some, tax preparation and accounting and all that other stuff done today, you know what? Ultimately, worth the sacrifice of a sunny day. There'll be more. There'll be plenty more. So we hope. Anyways, let's go meet Jess at the office. One of the things I'm really missing from my stolen backpack is this clip that I have right here on the side. It works with my camera, so that I can just clip it on. I need to buy another one. I don't know why I keep putting it off. Like I'm just like trying not to rebuy everything too quickly because it's like, well, I'll just take my time and it'll all come together. But it makes such a huge difference to be able to just clip it there, film with like my Osmo, and then pick it back up, whatever. I gotta stop dilly-dallying and just get that back. Along with, basically my goal for today really, and this is not very filmable exactly, but my goal today, the number one thing that I hope I can get done is actually get all my accounting stuff finally organized, my system in place for like receipts and all that, so I can give it to my accountant and she will hopefully not want to murder me. The Guardian just reminded me that they're actually coming to do like water. They're changing like the water counters or something. I don't actually understand. Something to do with water this afternoon. So theoretically, I'm supposed to be here anyways, or at least somebody's supposed to be here. So it's a good thing I came in today. Speaking of camera stuff, the guys over at Mazda, I guess, I don't remember if somebody contacted me and asked me if I wanted a gimbal. And I said, sure, let's give it a try. I haven't done any live streaming for a while, and having a foldable gimbal would make a big difference because the one that I have, I like just fine. It's just really big. It takes up, I'll show you. That's as much as that one folds up. So it's, you know, it's good to have. It's very gimbal-y, but it takes up a ton of space. And people ask me all the time, like, why don't you have a gimbal to smooth out your footage, blah, blah, blah. And this is why, because it's huge. It's great for live streaming. It's like necessary for live streaming because when you're on your phone, you want the footage to be stable. So I always take it with me for that. But it's too big. Why won't it come out of the box? Here we go. That's how you get out of the box. Oh, there's tape. Okay. Slight difference in compactability. DJI has one that's similarly compact that is the one that my friend Chantal has and is the one that like I honestly be, you know, the most interested in. And partially because I think this is only a 2-axis gimbal and not a 3-axis gimbal, which is kind of a big deal. How do we it says to unlock it. So we hold it like this and go like, easy enough. Is there any battery in it? This is gonna be the question. It does not. Oh, that's unfortunate. It doesn't have a stand. This is interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna figure this out here soon. I'll play with it. I need to charge it, and then we'll see if I can't figure that out, and I'll use it on a live stream soon. It's been a while since I've live streamed. I should probably put a little bit of a poll up for that on Patreon because why not? Let's go for a live stream. Interessant. Do you want to? Here, I'll get you your favorite kind of water.
Need some hydrating, Jay. Okay.
Popcorn.
What are you doing?
Just videoing your new setup over here.
Don't video me. It's not a good morning for video.
You look lovely. Thanks for bringing lunch, Jess.
You're welcome.
Co-working success. Ow. I bit my lip in the same spot that I bit it yesterday. Otherwise, it's great. We're out looking for a snack. It's funny because now that there's curfew, you gotta get out and stretch your legs before you're locked inside. I hate it. I don't like it. Anyways, down that way. I was craving a milkshake earlier. Milkshakes aren't something that are easy to find in Paris. There's only a couple, like honestly, Five Guys is probably the best option that I've found so far. But we'll check out Bashir, the Lebanese ice cream place, and see what happens. Here's a French ice cream place. They have a milkshake? Let's try it. Why not? Louise. That's really nice.
Is it?
You want to try it?
A little bit, yeah.
It's more milk than shake, but it's very good, tasty.
Yeah, it tastes like it as advertised. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's still not quite the same thing, but it's not. I'm not super disappointed. It's good. It's about all the calories that I'm gonna need for like the week. It's about the little system. So we haven't gotten anything. We've gotten a lot done today. I feel like nothing that we promised we would get done today.
Yeah.
So I had to edit a video and I had phone calls and whatever else. And now I'm, trying to get, when we go back after this walk, I got to get some systems down, like for how to do my receipts, how everything's going to go on Dropbox, working with my accountant, like all that stuff that I just need to get done, and then I'll be able to do it just fine. But it's funny how those things, like having a little clip or having your like app that you save receipts in, whatever it is set up, helps to make things a little bit faster and smoother, where something like, you know, a gimbal is great. It's a great tool to have, and I'm happy to have them, but they're very specific tools that actually encumber you. Like there comes a moment where you have too much, you know, where you've got like too many pieces of equipment to carry around, and then you end up giving yourself like a random like hand cramp type injury, or too much stuff just to carry that encumbers you. That like the main reason I don't end up wanting to use a gimbal half the time is just because it takes so long to put together for like one shot, and then it's getting in the way, and then you got to put it away and put it back. So like I always try to be as streamlined as possible. The clip, good streamline. Having the apps to save your receipts, good streamlining. But sometimes you just got to take the time to set that up. I also needed to order a new clip because it was on the backpack that got stolen. Yeah, so there's just things I've been putting off that I should do because it'll make my life easier. More of a procrastinator stroll here.
I should go and look at shelves in Leroy.
Oh no.
I just like to look at them, and then I figure one day I'll know what to do. Does it work like that?
It's not even learning by osmosis at that point, I don't think.
You know, I'm sure, you know.
Were you saying now we're gonna be productive? Now we're back, we're productive. Go, 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 go. Trash pile, receipts. I'll deal with that later. Let's do. I'm finished! Well, I've just finished organizing them. They're not quite, we're almost. I'll scan them tomorrow. I got too much other work to get done today, but that's a really good start. It's kind of funny to look. You can see, like, this is my pre-COVID travel and regular work life. This is the post. Very much smaller stacks. And then you might be able to tell when we were in confinement. I don't know if you can pick up on the clues there, but anywho, that's a good start. So I just need to get the app. I was going to use Adobe's scan app. I used to use Cam Scanner, but then they charge you after like a certain amount, which I'm sure I'm going to blow through. So scan all this, Dropbox it, and then I'm one step closer to redeeming myself with Sabine. Sabine, if you ever see this, thank you so much for everything you do for me. I'm so sorry that it took me so long to do this.
All my yums too.
You lost all your yums?
Yeah, you collect.
I was just gonna ask you what you're doing, because is the fourchette a thing that people that don't live here can use, or do you have to live here to use it?
No, you just have to sign into the app. I literally haven't used it for 3 years, and now it's asking for my password.
Uh-oh. What is the name of it? Just La Fourchette?
La Fourchette.
La
yeah.
Fourchette. Oh,
I
whoops.
think people do call it, I think the
fork?
exists.
Could be just the fork in English, but La Fourchette, it's like an app where you can get deals. She just found a spot on the way. We're gonna go pick some stuff up, and on the way there's a restaurant that is like 50% off right now, which is like one of the ones on the island that has a view of Notre Dame. So on the way there, eat something. I think that's where I'm gonna wrap this up too, because we have to pick up some freebies from a friend of hers who's moving, and at that point I think I'll just be done with the whole filming nonsense. But yeah, I mean, let's go eat first, and we'll see what happens from there. That's impressive. What's that?
You know what?
What?
This Emily in Paris came to this place.
She did.
Like something we would never normally do. This is what we're doing right now.
Yep. We can never say we would never normally do this now. Yeah, she seemed bloody pleased. Gone for the steak frite. Because if you're gonna go to a classic French place, you gotta go for the I don't know, I've been craving them lately. I went like 2 years without eating steak frite. And now it's like something I genuinely crave again, so. And 50% off, how can you complain? I wish I would have got my reaction on camera, because that was genuinely a really good first bite. I'm happy. How's your lasagna?
Really say.
TV dinner, huh?
Come back to me.
Okay.
I don't know.
Looks like you're eating mashed potatoes. Oh, it was nice. It's kind of like the other place. I ate at the other place on my day doing this quarter with. Oh, are we going this way? I feel like. Right? That way and over, or that way?
Let's press you.
That's a lot of wind. Always on the river. Anyways, The entrecote was
They're a
okay.
bit hit and miss, those places.
Yeah, they're not the classic French
Mine was a
bistro.
miss.
Definitely, yeah.
Mine was a miss.
It was a little bit. There was not a lot of lasagna in your lasagna in the end. But hey, you win some, you lose some, and we got 50% off. It ended up being just 26 euros for the entire meal, so not a bad way to go. And yeah, thanks to Peggy, my patron producer of the day. Really appreciate that you're here. And thanks for sending us for our tasty, tasty meal. And I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever it is you are. See you bright and early tomorrow for more of this.